let's get into our girls are back beefing. So I want to be able to have this conversation without you just shitting on them. Can we? Is that possible?
You go ahead and take this because I don't know these bitches.
So Bridget and Mandy. See, the thing is, it's officially been broken up, and there's been a lot of back and forth. And you do know who Bridget Kelly is. You watched the reality show.
I know. I watched her on
So
Love
that's
and
how you
Hip
don't know
Hop.
these bitches. So Bridget Kelly went out on a Patreon, which I was not finna pay for. So I'm glad Danny from the Stop watched it for me and did a recap where she talked about her response to, you know, the claims that Bridget was saying about her and things of that nature. And they did say it was partly of the deal that went out, that ran out. But also she was saying that Mandy was a tyrant. She was trying to control everything, trying to take over everything. And Bridget just wasn't really trying to have that. Like, she was seeing that, what was going on. And she saw that there was a lot of things that she wasn't comfortable with. And she even started to say, like, Mandy made a girl cry on a live show and all this other stuff. Like, so she was really just trying to make it seem like Mandy was like this bully amongst the team, or the way she was trying to control everything. And then she was like, well, you should be responsible for a lot because you were, you know, it was your studio. It was everything, you know, you were the ones who were familiar. Why she do that? Why she do that? Because Mandy did a epic crash out. So in the podcasting community, a crash out isn't beating up somebody or, you know, dumping out somebody, you know, guns at a nigga house. It's going on a platform you're not getting paid for and doing a 62-minute rant. She did a whole episode on her live pretty much by herself. She went in and she started cooking. And it was pretty much me being right. What I said about Bridget Kelly is somebody who wants things to come to her, and Mandy is someone who makes things come to her.
Mm-hmm.
That was the main thing she said. She said Bridget was late to a show because she had the bubble guts, because of her hair, because of traffic. She said that Bridget came to me and said she wanted to learn this business. She wanted to be a pod boss. She wanted to be an owner. That bitch was just talent. She was lazy. She was just like I said, she, just like many people, just want to show up and get the sauce.
Yeah.
They don't want to do no work. They don't want to grind, but they want to be compensated and treated as such. And Mandy was just tired of that, because she said, bro, you were supposed to do the freshly squeezed segments and you couldn't book no talent. She couldn't even do her portion of the job. And then it basically surmised in Danny saying, hey, is Bridget Kelly lazy? And I'm going to say yes. Most women who look like her are. They are. When you're an attractive woman, you're generally going to be lazy. It's just kind of part of the course.
Yeah.
Like,
you don't have to work hard.
Everything, like, just think about this. Look at Bridget Kelly 10 years ago. She's a very attractive woman then. There's no reason why she shouldn't have been on with Rock Nation behind her. Why she shouldn't be getting the songs that some of the songs that Rihanna got, some of the songs that Tia Marie and all these other women were getting.
There's a specific formula of things that need to happen, and she
Part of
didn't
it is-
have the specific formula of
No,
things.
she didn't want to work. Her ass was lazy.
That's part of the specific formula.
She was saying that in one of her old interviews, or one of the times when she was talking about what went wrong, was she was trying to do like some Avril Lavigne, like black Avril Lavigne girl type shit, and they wanted her to do more R&B shit. And to me, that's just artist code for, they wanted me to do the work and actually show that I can produce singles within my genre or in this genre before I expand, and I didn't want to do that work. And that's why, like, the whole time I wanted to be on Bridget's side. I really did. I was trying my best, but man, the way that Mandy was breaking that shit down, it was just very clear that Bridget was literally just trying to get a check off her, and it was getting money off of her labor and work. And that just shit wasn't cool with me. I could see where that beef was there, and I've done the same thing. When it came to other people trying to eat off of my labor and my work, I said, no, I'm no longer doing that. I'm going to eat off my work, and only people who are going to eat off my work will be people that I can also eat off their plate. So I just understand that, especially when Mandy was doing 2 shows. She was still doing horrible decisions.
Oh, I didn't realize.
She's doing horrible decisions and still doing this. See, the thing is,
Yeah, I stopped listening to Horrible Decisions. I was listening to it for like a month.
I mean, they pretty much outsourced everything to Black Effect, so that's probably why it wasn't as much work for her on that end, where she probably could just come in as talent because they pretty much signed off to Black Effect. So I can get that where it's like I got one gig where I'm just doing my job, I'm spitting on the mic and going.
Horrible Decisions is more popular of a podcast than See the Thing Is, right?
Audio wise, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
But See the Thing Is, they were more YouTube based, and so their numbers were a lot bigger on YouTube.
Because as far as like women led podcasts, like
Horrible Decisions was one of the early ones.
Yeah, yeah. Horrible Decisions is always gonna be in the mix. Why did she need to do See the Thing Is?
She was having problems with Weezy. Like during that same time when she was moving over, there was some questions about were her and Weezy going to keep doing the show and stuff like that. And there was some beef there. But in the midst of her doing both shows, her and Weezy got back cool. And then Bridget and her relationship was deteriorating the whole time.
Okay.
Like it was funny. Like she was even talking about how, Joe was talking to her and she said that this was her idea to work with Bridget Kelly through Joe. Mandy, that was where I thought she was on some BS. Because Joe don't see Mandy as a legit person out here. I don't think Joe sees her as a serious person at all. Like I think he wanted Bridget. He wanted to take Bridget from Mandy when they broke up and he was having a Rory Mall breakup. That was his first person to go to was Bridget.
I never knew what they looked like. The Horrible Decisions, like the other girl. Yeah, no, I only, like you said, it's very audio popular. I only listen to it on Apple Podcasts in the car. I mostly only listen to podcasts in the car. I don't know what any, like they're on Don't Call Me White Girl, Phelps. I could literally close my eyes and listen and like know what his voice sounds like. I have no idea what this man looks like. I couldn't tell you if he's light skinned, dark skinned, tall, short, hair, no hair, bald. Have no idea.
So this is kind of what I wanted to get to on the last conversation with it. As you being a woman, how do you feel when you enter potential businesses like with another woman that y'all may not share similar business or work ethics? Do you think that who do you see yourself more of? And then I guess that can help me answer my question. Do you see yourself as
Bridget?
As a Bridget.
Bridget, but I would not sign up to be more than just talent. Like I'm telling you, like if I'm signing up for a second podcast, bitch, I'm showing up and I'm doing that and I'm reposting things. I'm showing up and I'm reposting and that's all I'm giving you.
They said that's what Mandy said. Bridget wasn't even uploading. She said Bridget told her Wi-Fi wasn't good enough to upload from her place.
Upload? I'm not uploading things. Y'all are uploading the episode from the page. I am reposting. That's what I said. I'm showing up. I'm reposting.
But I'm saying with Bridget, if you was supposed to be an owner and the one thing they asked you to do was upload and you talking about you can't even upload?
Yeah, that's
of your
bullshit.
Wi-Fi?
That's bullshit. You're literally like, what was the reason?
You're not a serious person. Like for real. You're not a serious person. Like that shit is so bothering when like you have to really deal with that. And that's why I just completely understand Mandy so much. And I just want to say before I get to that point, do you feel like it's hard to adjust to a woman where you say you're Bridget, so you'll be more wanting things to come to you? Do you think that's hard to adjust if you were working with a woman who wanted you to be more on the go? Do you feel like there would be a bumping of heads? Or?
Yeah, 100%, because I don't want to go.
So what if you even told her at one point, let's just say you did one of your saying things and you just told her, yeah, I want to be a boss in this with you too. Do you feel like there's still work that she should just be allocated to because she's more familiar with it? And you not really taking a real portion in that?
If I'm telling you I want you to teach me things, then obviously you're going to have to take the lead. Like I'm telling you that I want you to show me the way. Obviously you're going to have to lead the fucking way. That I feel like that goes without saying.
But do you think after 2 years?
2 years is a little
after
much.
2 years and you're still not bringing anything else to the table, like
yeah, because after 2 years, then I should be able to take the lead after.
You should be able to upload.
Yeah.
Like something at some point.
Yeah.
You should be able to call some of your friends to do a performance.
Yeah, because then if I'm not doing that, then I'm lazy, obviously, and then we're bumping heads.
So I just thought that was just really interesting, and again, I just understand when you have to deal with unserious people and they try to pretend like they're serious. That's the worst kind. People who try to pretend like they're serious and they're not, and then try
I've been generally
then
unserious
try to talk to you like they're I don't even want to get into it right now. Start getting triggered because that shit is annoying. Try to make it seem like